Morning! What are you doing? Did you want a little coffee? Charlie's back, and you know what that means?
FJ.
It's FJ time again. What's up, boys? How you going, Pedro? Good. You excited?
Yep.
All right, it is now Monday the 6th of December. 6?
Yeah. 6.
Monday the 6th of December. Something exciting is happening on the 13th of December.
1 week from now on the Monday.
Over to Jack, what's going on?
So on Monday, I booked for engineering, road testing. We're going to the track and we've got to do all the GVM tests, all the brake tests, but we've got to put this thing back together first.
Okay, so to get this project done, I'm bringing in a brand new tool. Well, not a brand new tool, I'm reigniting the best tool that we have in the workshop. It's called whiteboard. Let's go to the whiteboard. Everybody to the whiteboard. All right, here is the list of everything that still needs to be done. So what we're gonna do right now is you are gonna control on that list for you and you, supervised by you, to complete the list of exactly what needs done for engineering. So, what you need to not do right now is get carried away and spend time on shit that is irrelevant.
Okay.
Running, driving, speedo, brakes, steering wheel, suspension, proportioning valve.
Yeah.
That's probably about it.
Critical stuff.
All the critical
so no
stuff.
So around with the aircon. You got no aircon test day.
So the engineer just wants to see everything run and drive. Exhaust doesn't even matter. Yeah. We're going to a test track here on the Gold Coast that Jack has organised. That is the plan for this week, and we've got Charlie here as well. Make sure you utilise every bit of resource that we've got.
Yeah.
All right.
Charlie can bring us.
She can drive.
So I brought in some emotional support for this part of the build. I brought in the COVID FJ. So Ashton can look at his picture and know that your picture's going to be heaps cooler than my picture by the time it's done. Oh, and we got a little bit of panel damage on the 6x6. So this kind of happened last weekend. You know what we might do right here?
She loved it.
Let's take a little bit of a flashback to what me and these two punks did at the Glasshouse Mountains just last weekend. Run you through, had a little bit of carnage on the 6-wheeler, so you can see that's the rear guard, but more importantly, we've either broken either the rear axle in the diff or one of the stub axles in the portals in the rear. And we've done exactly the same in the front. So you saw when I was trying to get up that hill before, the front, only this wheel was turning, the other one wasn't turning even with the lockers in. And then something went bang and the rears wouldn't turn. And the 6-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive, it don't do too good. So that's on the list to be fixed too. Here we go, time for engineering. You guys, hopefully in this episode, or maybe a very soon coming up episode, you are going to see that thing driving on the road real soon. Let's get it done. Happy Monday, yo.
Let's go.
Never fall back. Never stay right where we at. We ain't never fall back. Yeah. We ain't never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We ain't never fall back.
Since this is now powder coated, it won't slide onto the mount. There's extra like thickness from the powder coat, so just, open up the bracket there.
Double XL up in the pen, you can't shake that. All the way gassed up, full tank, man. Moving too quick, keep the cameras in the playback. Dang, so tell me how you feel.
It is working.
Lid on it, I ain't got no chill with it. This right here your problem, you gon' have to deal with it. Lay it on the line, high risk, that's the meal ticket. Yeah, we ain't never fall back. Hold on ground where we at.
Oh, straight in. Oh.
We gon' stay right where we at. We ain't never fall back. Yeah, we ain't never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at.
The guards, painted chill bro. Everything matches. It's beautiful.
We ain't never fall back. And you can
Yeah, sorry honey, but it's not your car, is it? it suits being all rusted, but it doesn't match.
No.
It needs to be like black in the same color. It's not going black.
It'll look 20 times better black.
No.
If you bolt that onto this car, you've f***ed it. Sorry about the coarse language there, but I'm passionate. If you put that on your car, it's going to wreck the whole look. The whole thing. It needs to be painted black. Like, there's no other option.
You need to shut up and let me like build my own car.
If you're not with me, then you're my enemy.
I will do what I must.
You will try.
12 seconds later.
We got we got a new part for the FJ. The thing that goes on the front. That's the thing that goes on the front. That's built to like recover, like, you know, Nissans and things like that. Anyway, let me just get this helmet off and then we'll open up this. So this is obviously my worn high mount winch, and it's been fully rebuilt by the guys at NBC 4x4 Solutions. So the whole inside's been rebuilt. So brand new, ready to go, ready to do some cool things with. That's dangerous. That looks good. Now the thing is, that's all like for sure. That's never even going to be turned on because you know what? She's a mall. Oh yeah, yeah. Cool. This thing's never gone off road, so I won't need that. It's just, it's just cool.
It's just looks.
Yeah, it's just looks. Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, man, punks.
How we going?
There you go.
Have a gander.
Just having a watch. Oh. Did you really just send me a text message to say paint the front bar?
Yes.
What is wrong with you? Oh my god. What is what's
Yeah, let's
seriously?
leave this like for Juzzy.
What happened? What happened? You bought a patrol. You want to paint the bar? I just don't know what happened. Okay. I love you. That looks gangster.
Yeah,
Does it not? Old mate's done a really good job, eh?
Yeah.
Really, really good job. Are you going winch comping?
If the winch comps are like for like patrols at Reedy, then yeah. Yeah, I like it. Like he was like.
You honestly don't like it?
No. You should have heard all the words that were coming out of his
Christian, like, what can we say now?
out of his mouth. You have ruined the whole car if you don't paint that bar. All of this stuff, and I'm like, mate. And then he's like, oh no, Juzzy will agree with me. Oh, let's get him like down here. And then you walk in and you're like,
Sorry, Yanni. Sorry, Yanni.
You're a bit demo.
You feel Daddy's being mean to you at the moment, isn't he?
yeah,
I'm sorry.
should be.
I love you. Christian, this will make you stronger. You know, I got an email come through from this guy this morning. It was probably the nicest email. I'll read it to you guys later, but I'm not going to do it on camera. And you know what he said in his email? He said, how do you put it? As fathers, we always try and stop our boys doing what we did that made us men. You ever heard that before, that saying? That is like, I'll get goosebumps when I hear that. You try and stop your boys from doing what we did that made us men, i.e. you try and protect them from all this sort of stuff. And I thought it was such a nice email, and the first thing I thought about was you buying a patrol.
That's a bit harsh.
That was so hard.
Christian, come back and bang on his GDR then.
That's it! Screw you guys! I'm going home.
I just text Christian. All right, come here. He's next door in the office. I'm cuddling Mum because she cares about me and supports my choices. Father of the Year award goes to not Justin Monty Salvo. No, I can't high five that because I love him.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Are you upset? No. Are you mad at me? You go away for a second.
Yeah, piss off.
Go away and then talk to Rowan. You know I'm just mucking around.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a part of me that means it. Yeah. But no, I'm being nice. There's only a small part that means it. I'm going to throw it out right now so I don't get hate on hate. These two are like my best mates, right? And what do you do with your best mates non-stop? You hang shit on each other. There's a lot of things that these guys say to me off camera that we can't say on camera. Yeah? And there's some things I say to you that I can't say on camera either. Pedro! But I'm gonna throw it out there right now real quick, and I will go on the record right now and say, I love the GU.
Are you just looking at things in the office and saying that you love them?
I love the GU. So, I reckon here's what we do tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, bring the GU in, yeah? Drive it in here tomorrow. We'll put it in the shed tomorrow, and we'll give you guys a quick walk around like a mini Patriot garage on your GU build.
Yeah.
And this is how much, so you know I'm not bullshitting, this is how much I love the GU. The boys sold their T-Cut, they sold a whole heap of stuff that they've collected over the years, and they went and bought this GU as a car to go and flip.
Yeah.
Now, who's the one who's trying to get you to keep it?
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
So, fairly standard.
Fairly.
Mechanically standard. It hasn't got lockers in it, got no engine work, doesn't even have an exhaust.
No.
And the stuff that we have done with this car. Actually, let's do a real quick flashback right here. We spoke about Glasshouse Mountains in the Mega 6 this morning.
It kept up.
He was there in the GU. Take a quick look at some of this stuff we did with that car. Heaps of traction, eh? Stole the mate! ZD, baby. No, it's going good, dude. I'm impressed. Go. Give it. There you go. Yeah, boy. Still can't believe my son drives a freaking patrol. So there you go. You heard it here first on Patriot Games. I'm not a patrol lover, but I love Christian's patrol. Yeah?
Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah.
No more patrol jokes?
Okay.
For the rest of the series? I love you, mate. We'll just make patrol jokes when he's not around.
We are more superior.
All right, come on, let's get back to the build.
Today we actually got a lot done. We got the thing to actually look like a car. So we got the whole front end in.
Yeah, that's pretty actual.
Did a little bit of work on this side. Got a little bit of shiny goodness in there with a little PWR intercooler. Got the new headlights in, winch in. This side in with the inner guard. Then over this side we got looking pretty schmexy with the tube and the top guard. This thing is looking mighty tough. So tomorrow, gonna jump into finishing off this side, get the engine to maybe start, maybe. And then if we have any extra time, work on the back, the fuel system, tub on maybe. And yeah, just gonna keep on working, keep on grinding, that's about it.
Morning!
Hey, does he?
So you did bring it in?
Yeah.
Hey? Yeah? Morning, mate. All right. He's bigger. Christian's Patrol. This is the first time that anyone's seen it on the tube. If you follow the Patriot Games Twins page, if you follow their Instagram page, you would have seen a lot going on at this, let's give everyone a bit of a background on where's it come from? Where's this car come from?
So
What happened?
So Ash and me, we got our P's and we were sick and tired of Ashton's car not being done and us having to sit in the back seats of our mates' cars. Me and Ashton, we needed a 4B to go and beat up on the tracks. And since Ashton's car was being built, we sold our Thundercat and we bought this. So
yeah, I think you have done the most amazing thing for your brother in letting your brother get a four-wheel drive by selling something that you love.
Whole lot of juice in there, super fly juice in there. Is anybody loose?
Yeah.
And I hope you know the respect your brother has for you. But you've also earned it because you've been here for every single minute of that FJ build.
Yeah.
So what Ashton decided to do was, he said, Christian, we'll sell the Thundercat, you can go and buy yourself a Nissan, and then when I get my FJ finished, we can go wheeling together. How cute's that? That is just adorable. But when the boys bought it, this thing was an absolute pig. We'll actually flash back to some photos of it now. It was a pig.
yeah, it was gross.
Tray was all rusted out, there was stone chips all over it, half the interior was missing.
Yeah.
So then what I did, I gave the boys a budget, and I gave them X amount of dollars, and I said, here's the amount of money that you've got to spend on it. Build the Patrol, it's not allowed in the workshop, you're not allowed to miss any school, and not allowed in the workshop because I wanted them to do it like I did my first car. And they had to build it at home, they had to build it in the driveway with the tools that we had at home, with no hoist, no fabricators, no access to the engineering department.
Nothing.
And I think the boys crushed it.
There's actually a lot that we've done, but the first thing that we did was we took off the old tray and just binned it. We took off everything from the cab and painted the cab in brand new white because it just had chips and everything on it from just being used and abused. So painted white. The flares came black. We painted them white, and I think that looks way better. And this is just the factory bar that it came with. GME, aerial. Me and Ashton are the only ones that actually use a UHF. Have all of our mates, and it's really annoying. But
Why don't you mates have them?
Yeah, that should be the first like, mod on any car.
Yeah.
There's a tip. If you buy a car, first mod.
Yeah, number
A
one.
UHF.
Especially when
Yeah.
you're 17
Yeah.
and when you roll like 10 or 20 deep.
yeah,
we all
and,
always do.
and
Always
not
do.
a single person has one except
Oh,
Ashton there.
Steve. Perfect timing. Get in here. Come on, get over here. You went and had a look at one of the first ones for the kids, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I looked at the original.
Yeah,
They
the
looked
one
at.
that they wanted. And what was wrong with that?
It was rough.
Yeah.
Like with anything, like down behind the headlights, that was full of just dirty,
Junk.
just, yeah.
Yeah.
There's certain things you got to look at, and if it looks great, then yeah, great.
Yeah.
Take it for a drive. It drove really nice.
Yeah.
Had a bit more blow by,
Yeah.
but the biggest concern, the intercooler was welded.
Yeah, okay. And you're happy with this one?
Yeah,
Are you proud of Christian?
a little.
A little bit proud? A little bit of proud moment?
All I ever wanted to do was make you proud of me, Pop.
ZD30.
Yeah, so
Loves it.
Christian like has a thing for inline four turbo
Turbos, yeah.
engines.
Yeah.
Okay, so for all the haters, everybody who hangs on ZDs, tell me your opinion on ZDs versus TDs.
Okay. First off, the price. TDs are going for stupid amounts of money for what they're actually good for. Like,
So for the audience who doesn't know, and probably specifically the American viewers,
Yeah.
the TD is referring to as a 4.2 litre 6-cylinder
Yeah.
turbo diesel. What's the power difference between the two? Between the TD and the ZD?
they make roughly the same power when they come out of the factory, but with the TDs, you have to put a lot of money into them to get them to make power, but when you got the money into them, they are units.
So there's a bit of a banter thing that goes on here between the ZD 3 litre owners and the TD, the 4.2 litre owners.
Yeah.
But look, we had that weekend at Glasshouse Mountains, but dude, I am blown away with what this thing can do, and that's legit. For all the shit I hang on patrols, like realistically, this thing it's got a lift kit, it's got 35s on it, no lockers, standard engine, no exhaust, and it's just, this thing went everywhere that the Mega 6 did. It worked harder for it.
Yeah.
Like, there's no two ways about it. It worked a lot harder for it, but it went everywhere, right?
Still did it all.
Yeah, it did it all. So that's the engine in it. Talk about the suspension, boys, because that's probably the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And a massive shout out to the crew at Ironman, because I told the crew down at Ironman exactly what the boys were doing, and they supported the boys on this build as well.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. Like I said, all of this, I came home from work one night, this thing was up on jack stands, nothing left underneath it, in the garage at home.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's real.
Like a teenager's build.
What you're doing here,
like,
that ain't real. That's like a Fugazi, dude. That is like a 17-year-old wet dream.
A wazi, a woozy.
Fugazi, it's a wazi, it's a woozy, it's a fairy dust.
Really, that thing's just out of control. But this is a real build,
this
you know?
Is more of a realistic build for any teenager or anyone, and that's proven because Ashton and me built it, and Ashton and me paid for it, except for a couple little things.
Which you're giving me back when you sell it.
Yep.
So I've kept the full list, the whole record. The kids have the record there. Every single dollar that they've borrowed from me to get this to here, as soon as they sell it, is coming back. But now I'm not sure that I really want you to sell it. Anyway, we got to wrap this up because this is the FJ episode. You haven't all tuned in to see a patrol, but I'm sure that you're interested.
Some of you have.
4-inch lift.
Yep.
Shocks, coils.
Coils, arms.
Yeah, arms.
As most people know, Pooey's really good at flexing. This is more of a load carrying setup. Most of it will be changing to slightly longer gear to just get some more flex, but this car on the road drives better than most cars that I have.
I've driven it a few times, and it's badass.
It's planted.
Yeah, it's planted. It drives good. Hasn't got stupid body roll.
Yeah.
Probably the last thing is the P-Core tray. So this is a one-off P-Core tray.
Yeah.
After we built Sam Miles, actually, let's have a flashback to Sam Miles's build.
What's going on, guys? Sam here from Built Not Bought, and today we're finally putting a new tray on this thing.
So Sam, I blame you for all of this, even though I'm not hanging shit on patrols.
Yeah, no.
I blame you for influencing my son and sending him down this path. So we built that tray for Sam Miles. What we did is, again, it came down to cost, expense. I dumbed the whole tray down. So no front toolboxes, no water tank, no electric water pump. So this was really Sam's influence. So the tray, we've taken out all the central locking. We've just done it really as simple as possible. You still got a fair bit to finish off. You can see this tube that's actually down here beside me. He's got to make up the rails. He's going to do a tube headboard. You normally have your dirt bike on the back of this. Yeah. When you boys, my dirt bike. Ashton's saving for a dirt bike now. No, it's definitely mine.
Yeah, I'm saving.
So we're just making up these bars, which will just go in there, get painted white, so the whole thing will just flow a bit nicer, and then just a tube headboard, and then that'll be done.
Let's go and have a look at the FJ, because I missed it yesterday afternoon.
We kind of
we got
a bit excited.
Yeah, we got a lot of things done pretty much.
All right, let's go and have a look. Right, so I had a sneak peek this morning when Christian just pulled up. You two crushed yesterday.
Yeah, we got excited.
I'm talking, Pedro.
Done.
That's a good day yesterday, huh?
Yep, certainly was.
I missed them yesterday afternoon. How'd they go? They doing everything right?
Yep.
Yeah? So Pedro's supervising all of this. You know what's going to be the problem here? This thing's a show car now, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's too nice to beat on.
Yeah, like, it was just, like, supposed to be a old FJ, which is, like, a dirty old, like, one beat and go and hit up some tracks. But
and we did what we do best. We
now it's a SEMA build.
Got stupidly.
We're not mud punching in it, Pedro.
You have to.
Yeah,
I'm not mud punching.
No, you have to.
No, how?
You have to. It is the anniversary
how do you
coming up.
expect me to do
the
that?
Gordon Country anniversary is coming up. But what I was saying to these kids this morning, here's the thing. This is a SEMA build, eh?
Yeah.
It is. This is a SEMA build. This truck is worthy of going to SEMA. This is one of those builds at SEMA that would go nuts because you don't get these in America. Like our FJ45 is hard enough to find on its own in America. Yeah. A 1VD does not exist in the United States.
Yeah,
when I took the black truck over there to the States, it just went nuts.
Yeah, they froth them.
Just love
those. This thing would go anyway. Maybe I don't know. This is a show piece, dude. I want you to drive it. But you can't treat it like that. And
that's why I have that.
That's all jokes aside. You can't treat it like that.
No.
That's why I have that.
That is common. This is not common even slightly.
All right, so here we go. The plan for today: engine running, possibly.
We could have.
You'd be close. You'd have a cranking today.
Cranking, yeah. Cranking.
Yeah. Okay, so the plan for today, get it cranking, is the dash all been powder coated, all painted?
Yeah.
That's all done, ready to go?
Yep.
What'd you do? Did you go, I don't want to say it, is there mixed blacks though?
No, but it matches like the interior.
Oh, what did you do? Ash.
Factory silver.
No, you didn't go silver.
Yeah, I did silver.
Ash.
That looks sick. What do you mean?
As fathers, we always try and stop our boys doing what we did that made us men. Ashton.
What?
Silver's like, welcome back to 1993, dude.
Hey, guess what?
It's a 1967.
No, 77 it would have been like fluoro yellow and red like mushrooms and stuff. Silver?
Yeah, factory silver.
Ashton!
Factory silver.
What's factory about it?
Look, the ashtray and the glove.
I got one kid with a patrol, I got another kid painting the bezel on his dash silver. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?
Whoa, relax. Relaxing.
Okay. Alright, you guys just
look good.
You do what you want. I'm actually really frustrated right now. Ashton,
what?
Give me that bezel. I have not put my foot down in this build once yet. Now I'm putting my foot down. You are not putting a silver dash in your car. Yeah, if you do that, the checks stop now. It's over. There's no more money to invest.
It's the exact same.
Take it back to the powder coating shop.
It's the exact same.
We're going to turn the camera off. I'm going to sort this out with my son. We'll come back to you in a little bit. I'll see you guys later on today. Ashton, really? Alright. Precious silver pearl, dude. I can't even stand it on my camper trailers.
But you paint like whole camper trailers in that
No.
colour. Looks good. Matches all that.
Oh,
See, I got that all like paint stuff. Painted all brand new, looking fresh. Nah, actually, I got it dark.
Alright. For his damn bezel.
Yeah, I know. I haven't got around to painting my stuff yet. Silver, black. Silver, black. So what do you think?
I think that looks good.
Well, Dad.
What do you really think?
Wait,
That looks good.
why don't you just take them and those go to Ashton?
What about no? Why don't you pull all my stuff off? Oh no, I haven't got around to it yet. I've painted that black. I've done this black. I've done this black. I'm just doing it bit by bit.
Okay.
But Ash, agree or disagree? And don't go against me just for the sake of going against me. What do you honestly think?
Why don't we put that in the car and see how it looks?
Okay, but you'll be pulling it out. Silver.
Oh yeah, Ashton, this is your build. You can do whatever you want.
Well, dude, I haven't influenced once yet. Have I?
Yeah.
Have I?
No.
You've got everything that you wanted. I've given my opinion and then I've walked away. I think you stuffed up with the snorkel too. You don't want to make the same mistake again.
Why don't we post this on Instagram right now?
Okay. Let's do that. Okay. We're going to put it on the ground. Grab my phone. Okay. It's around the corner. Ew. You know how much that upsets me every time we get in this thing? Morning, everybody. Episode's launching today, but we've got a bit of a family dilemma that we're trying to sort out. So we're inside the cove at FJ, which is my FJ45. Now, I've gone and powder coated my glove box, my ashtray, and my handle in black. Ashton has gone and painted his silver for the FJ49. Now, we're having a bit of an argument right now because I'm saying that the silver is disgusting and he needs to go black. He's saying he likes the silver.
Yeah.
We're going to let everybody...
But also Ashton's dash is beige. So.
Yeah, Ashton's dash is beige, so it's not green like mine. We're going to let everybody pick. What do you think he should do? Are you going to listen to everyone or are you just going to...
So whatever
we got
comes
10
back
seconds.
with is what is happening.
Okay. Black or silver? I'm going to put on this post right now. And yes, I'm painting that black, so don't carry on that that's silver because we haven't got there yet. Yep. Black or silver for the FJ49. What do you think? All right. I'll come back to you guys a little bit later on. I've got a management meeting. I'll come back to you in, say, 2 hours, and I'll let you know the results of that poll. And you have to listen to... I know everybody's going to follow you, and not me. Yeah? Yep. Old dog, young gun.
Yep.
We're irrelevant now, Pedro. People don't care anymore. Yeah? We haven't got long hair and say words like Seebs. Yeah? You know that, mate?
Hey, reckless talk, but I got expensive habits. Don't step in sword. I'm a real one, check my fabric. Hey, I said reckless talk, but I got expensive habits. Don't step in sword. I'm a real one, check my fabric. Look at my
I made it cute.
I point way up. I got a passion mixed with action, boy, don't play. Look at my fabric, I add this atlas, I point way up. I got a passion mixed.
So first gear is for climbing up the trees. Second gear is for gapping TD42s. Third gear is when you're doing a fat burnout. Fourth gear is when you are roll racing, like GDRs and shit. And fifth gear, that's just like you're just like the man, because you used to have a 4 and speed in these things. But fifth gear is just like a flex, and then you got like race mode down here. As soon as I run all these wires, we can technically crank like the motor. As long as I do like some checks and stuff, make sure everything's good, we could crank up the motor.
Hey, reckless talk, but I got expensive habits. Don't step in sword. I'm a real one, check my fabric.
So black is at 45% and silver is at 55%.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Which means I'm the man.
I point way up. I got a passion mixed with action, boy, don't play. Look at my fabric, I add this atlas, I point way up. I got a passion mixed with action, boy, don't play. Look at my fabric, way up. Mixed with action, play. I add this atlas, way up. I got a passion, yeah, play. I got a passion.
There we go, we're good. Wait, I'm going out to send a video to Dad. Hold my sausage. I could have just made it like fire, just saying. We don't have diesel. Otherwise she would.
Put some diesel in it, mate. Stop talking about it and just do it.
It could have cranked, like just saying, it tried to. It almost did, but I turned it off because we don't want to suck all the diesel out of the engine because it'll make it way harder to crank once we do actually get the diesel system all hooked up and functioning. So
When are you going to do that?
tomorrow, I reckon. Driving by Thursday.
Come in. It's 3:45. I haven't actually checked the results. Have you checked the results?
For what?
Of the silver versus black competition?
No, I haven't.
Have you looked? Have you looked?
I looked at like 12.
Last time I checked, I was winning.
All right, let's go straight to. Oh.
Yeah, Ashton's dash. I'm gonna put on this post right now.
Oh, it's close.
Are you people kidding? 1,300 for black, 15 for silver. All right, you do it your way.
I was on.
What were you going for silver? Really?
Juzzy,
It's OG, mate. It's OG.
Thing is, we can bolt it on, we can give it a go.
Oh,
If
mate,
it doesn't work, then we can paint it.
Right, are you thinking black or silver?
It feels so nice to just win something.
You will go with black.
What, you think you're some kind of Jedi waving your hand around like that? My tricks don't work on me. Only money.
We may have just a little bit of an issue.
What happened?
You know when you tidied up the firewall and you glued all the holes up you didn't like? You glued up the handbrake mount cable.
Yeah.
Go over to Juzzy's.
Yeah, and we'll have a
Yeah,
go.
And hopefully,
Let's see if they are actually glued or if they're just.
see these two holes here?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're non-existent. But I can make a pattern off that to suit that and just punch them back. Like a glove. Where does the spring go? Can you do a flashback and see if you know where it goes?
What's in the box is a bigger brake booster from Bendix. Oh, geez, that's big.
So, the 79s don't stop very well, so we need the bigger brake booster so we have more brake pressure so we can actually brake and not just keep rolling for ages and ages.
This one is bigger. I don't exactly know how brake boosters work, but this is bigger. So a bigger booster means bigger braking power, I would guess. But
and bigger is better.
And also because that one's out of the X mining car and
which
it's a bit old and we don't really trust it. This thing will work beautifully. Beautiful. Thanks, Bendix, for the brake booster. We're gonna slap this thing in the car and see what happens.
That's naughty.
Let's go. Go.
Yeah.
Yo, Rob Dog.
Good morning, young man.
Hello. Yo, do you want to see like the progress?
I can't wait.
Yeah. He's so happy. Let's go. I'm so keen. It's awesome.
First place to go drive it to is where?
Your house.
You know what's going to be the best part about this? I don't think that sound will ever get old. I think for the rest of the time that the boys are with me, hearing this thing start in the mornings and coming home in the nights is going to be, I think I'll probably get that same feeling every single time. I'm so freaking proud of you too, eh? 2.5 days. And you know what? Everyone doubted you. Everyone's like, there's no way that thing's going to engineering on Monday. Not in a bad way. You know, all the boys are behind you. Everyone was like, it's not happening. I even got asked last night, oh, do I cancel the engineering? I'm like, no, dude, you obviously don't know my boys. You guys muck around more than anybody I've ever employed in my life until you want to get something done. And they know how to get what they want. So we had 5 days and we took half. You know what it doesn't sound like? No patrol jokes, man. Already said that. What's the plan from here?
Probably get the hood
Tab on and bar work.
Yeah.
We'll just do all of the bar work now.
Yep.
And then, yeah.
All right. Awesome. Well done, boys. Good job.
Because I put on the side bar, the hoist arms can't come down, so the tub can't go its whole way. So just kind of got to try and figure something out.
Well, it's on.
Alright, tub's on. We probably did it in the most janky way that we could have because Christian decided to chuck this bar on, but...
No, but like, think now that it's on, now we don't have to put that bar on, so...
Yeah, but we got it done, we got it on, we got a couple bolts in, looking so fit. I love it, I love it, I love every bit of it, I'm so excited. Exo cage, light bar, and the bonnet, and then pretty much done.
Wow.
Work bar?
Huh?
Work bar?
Just a little bit jealous. There's not many things you have that I'm jealous of.
Yeah.
But it's ours, isn't it?
I guess.
It's yours too. But I am going to have to borrow it every now and again.
That's okay.
Dude, it looks absolutely insane, mate. It looks ridiculous. This is your first car? Yeah. People work their whole lives and don't get anything like this.
Yeah.
don't have the skills, the resources.
Yeah. Well, it's all just a dream, and then you just work as hard as you can to make it happen, I guess.
This is what we work for, dude.
Bad days where you're like unmotivated and just want to get out of it, and like you're just over it. It all like boils down into this and that and that. Everything else.
Everything is perfect. There's nowhere you look that it's not like perfection. You know, like even that, even this. Like everything is just perfect. The front bar is perfect. Everything's perfect.
Except for your dash being silver.
Except for the silver dash, that's not perfect. But I can live with that. Because there's been some other really, really good choices made here, right? Let's wrap today's episode right now. You're now starting to get the look of what this FJ49 is really all about. Are you happy with yourself? The amount of work you've done in 3 days is ridiculous. Really proud of you two. We're going to wrap today right here. We'll see you guys in the morning. You'll see these two finish it up tomorrow. Hopefully, you get to see this thing driving around the Patriot campus car park tomorrow. Yeah? I'm proud of you too.
Thank you.
Well done.
Let's go.